Next on the agenda, guys, is what's going on?
Stop the presses.
What?
Stop the presses.
What? I'm live on the air. What is it? What are you doing?
You really need to see this.
I'm live on Kurt.
Yeah,
really?
well, yeah,
all right,
well,
hold on.
it's
Let me
nice.
see this. Let me see this.
And now we return.
Oh,
to the regular
holy cow.
program.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have to interrupt this program to bring you a special bulletin live back in Tennessee. Holy cow, I can't believe this. Are you sure? Oh my God.
Yeah.
All right, let's head back to Tennessee. Mike, take it away. What's going on down there?
Hey, we're just as excited as you are this afternoon to make a really big announcement for our company. And before we get to that, I want to just take a moment and really thank the Amherst Railway Society, the Railroad Hobby Show, of course, the folks here at Virtual Railfan for all the hard work that's gone on the last few days and all the prep work. Being behind the scenes yesterday, I got to see these guys in action, and I can tell you they've worked really hard, and we really appreciate all that they've done to make this happen. Also wanted to take a moment to thank Holly. You guys didn't get to meet Holly yesterday, but she was here. She's leading our marketing team, and also thank Drayton. You guys got to see Drayton in front of the camera. Told them to take the day off today. Those guys worked almost like 36 hours or something like that straight. Really didn't get much sleep Friday night to make sure we got all the announcements done. I want to give them a big shout out and let them know how much I appreciate their hard work, because it was a lot. And then, of course, you, the viewers, I know that a lot of you have been tuning in over the course of the weekend. I hope you've had as much fun as we have in watching the presentation and bringing it to you. And, you know, yesterday we had the opportunity to announce 3 all-new models. And, of course, we had the Rivet Counter N-Scale Multimax, Auto Rack, and then of course the Kit Classics. Let's see, the Kit Classics gondolas, the CB&Q Havlik shops, and then we also had the museum quality SDL 39. And if you hadn't seen those yet, you can go to our website for more information. We're taking pre-orders on all of those products now. You can place a pre-order at ScaleTrains.com or at your favorite select retailer. So let's share the news, and it's pretty big news for us. We're really excited for this opportunity, and today we officially announced that we have acquired MTH Electric Trains HO and S-Scale Tooling. This is a really big deal for our company. It gives us an opportunity to literally almost quadruple our product line overnight. And what we've acquired is all of the tooling assets, the engineering drawings, and all the things that go along with that. And the reason that this is a big deal for us, you know, probably 2 of the most common questions that we get are, when are you going to do steam locomotives and when are you going to do passenger cars? Well, this gives us an opportunity to enter both of those in a really big way. You know, MTH is already recognized as a leader in HO steam locomotives, have everything from the Challenger and Big Boy. You've got, you know, NW 611 and 4449 and the Yellowstone and the Triplex and on and on. And of course, we'll be bringing those models back to market over the next few years. And then, of course, they have a diesel locomotive lineup. You've got freight cars, you've got track, you've got passenger cars, and a lot of other products on the HO side of the house. And one of the really cool things that came along with the acquisition is we're also, there are several projects in the steam era, from steam locomotives to freight cars, that are designed and not yet tooled. And one of the exciting things about that is we looked at the engineering. They're really at the rivet counter level. One of the freight cars actually has 11 different variations. And as we go through those engineering drawings, we'll of course make sure they're up to the rivet counter level standard and bring those products to you over the next few years. And on the S-Scale side of the house, I'm sure that some of you are going, wow, S-Scale, that's kind of an unusual acquisition. Well, we really believe, you know, take old guys like me with glasses, it's hard to see. And over the years, I was in N-Scale, and then I went to HO, and I've always thought S was really neat. And we as a company have talked about S since the beginning. And we thought, boy, to come to S, though, we'd have to really invest a ton of money and take a big risk by bringing all new products. Well, this gives us a way to dip our toes in the water, bring some S-Scale products to market, and then hopefully, if it's successful, we'll invest in new tooling, bring new locomotives and new freight cars in the future. As we talk about some things you're going to want to know is, what are we going to do with the HO line? First thing is, we actually have already started moving tooling to our factory, and the factory is already shooting some of the products to make sure the molds work correctly and that we've received everything that we were expecting. And then we're going to be starting design very soon on for the motor mounts, so we can put our motors in the locomotives. And then something that are probably pretty welcome is we'll actually be moving to ESU Loc Sound. So we'll be putting the Loc Sound 5 DCC and sound in the MTH steam and diesel locomotives. And then as we look a little further, probably timeline-wise, we have to work this into production, and it's going to take a while. Production is pretty firm for the next year. Product development and the design team, tooling teams, they're pretty solid for the next 18 months or so. So probably won't see the first products until sometime in 2022. But definitely know that we'll be working on it behind the scenes, and we'll be posting updates along the way. Another thing to note too is if you're an MTH retailer and you carry HO product and you'd like to carry the brand into the future, let us know. Right now we have some really big challenges with our infrastructure. If you got on our website yesterday afternoon after we made the announcements, unfortunately it crashed, and we apologize for that. One of the huge investments that we're making is we're going to an all-new web platform, all-new website, no longer trying to fit a square peg in a round hole with pre-orders. We're actually having this custom designed for us for a company that has worked with folks for anywhere from Salt Life to Maglite to the Detroit Pistons. They work with the Carolina Panthers. I mean, a really heavy horsepower web development agency out of Atlanta. And when we go to this new platform, we will not have any issues like we had yesterday. And it will also allow us to service retailers at a much higher level. Right now, we have some real challenges on the infrastructure side of the house. So what I'm saying is at the moment, we're not bringing on new brick and mortar retailers, but we are going to in the future. If you are one of those retailers, email us at retailers@scaletrains.com with your contact information. And when we're ready to add new dealers, we'll definitely reach out to you and let you know what that process looks like. A couple of other things you might want to know. For all of the existing MTH product in HO and S scale, there's some things still yet to be delivered. MTH is going to deliver that product. And also from a service perspective, the MTH authorized service centers will service that MTH product. For us, everything that we ship, we'll take care of in our Benton, Tennessee facility. So any kind of repairs, product support, those kind of things, phone calls, emails, we'll be happy to take that on and answer those questions for you as time goes on. So that's kind of an overview of where we are with MTH. I know we're running a little bit ahead of schedule here, but so would encourage you. There's a new video that's going to be up in about 5 minutes on our YouTube channel. Would encourage you to go there. There's going to be a little bit more information. We'll also be posting a blog article here in a few minutes and sending an email newsletter at the top of the hour. I'm sure Drayton is already working on a Facebook post, and we'll be happy to answer your questions there as well. And we encourage you to give us your feedback, the things you'd like to see us produce first. We have created a special mailbox called ideas@scaletrains.com. And of course, you can tell us which projects you'd like to see us work on first in the MTH line as we prioritize that. Of course, some of the more popular steam locomotives will come on line sooner. We'll probably do more in the HO first, followed by the S scale market, and of course the new products moving on down the road. So, and then as you go to our website, you'll see all the new products, of course, and did get a lot of questions yesterday. We are going to do a live stream on Tuesday night with the ScaleTrains.com modelers group, and we'll be answering some of those questions there. And then just today we decided that next Thursday, a week from this Thursday, I'll be on camera on our Facebook page doing a live stream, and we'll be picking up, there's probably 200 or 300 questions that we got on our Facebook page yesterday, and I'll be working on those questions to answer those a week from Thursday. We'll start that at 7 p.m. Eastern time and probably run an hour or so as long as we get those questions, and be happy to answer those. Probably one of the big things that we did see come up on social media in the last day, there was a rumor floating around that we'd already sold out of the SDL 39s. That rumor is absolutely untrue. We have not placed our purchase order with the factory yet. We will do that the day after pre-orders are due. So if you'd like to place an SDL 39, encourage you to get to your retailer or to our website. We'll take and look at all the pre-orders that are placed, and then we'll order an additional quantity. So if you do come a little late to the party, we'll have some extras to sell. For the SDL39, we're only thinking maybe 2 production runs. There's this run, and you'll probably see another run in late 22, possibly into early 23, and that tooling's going to rest. It's a pretty unique locomotive. I'm going to treat it a lot like the C39-8. We did 2 runs of that. You'll see another run of those probably in 2022 as well. But it's one of those projects where, because of the uniqueness, it's really a challenge for us to continue to keep that particular product in the pipeline. Another question came up was on the gondolas yesterday. We announced 6 road names. We'll do 6 more road names probably in 22 and follow that up each year annually. And then there are some more paint schemes in the rivet counter N-scale multi-max. So a lot more to come in those projects. Keep the feedback coming. And as I'm going to wrap up here a little bit early, but want to say thank you so much to the Virtual Railfan team. These guys have been awesome for letting us be in studio. We've had a great time. These guys are awesome to work with. We look forward to working with them on more projects for video production and some other things in the future. Thank the Amherst Railway Society. You guys are awesome. Can't wait to be in person again next year for the 2022 Real Railroad Hobby Show, and getting to see all you modelers. I tell you, it's just like old home week going back to New England and being able to visit with folks one-on-one. It's a lot of fun, and want to thank you, the viewers. Without you, we couldn't do what we love and be able to bring you all of these awesome new products. So hopefully the Virtual Railfan team is ready to take it back here in Tennessee. Thanks so much for tuning in, and we look forward to seeing you again. Thanks so much.